There we go. Hopefully that, there. I'm not too tall, I'm not too short. It's really fucking hot. So who's in here? Somebody's in here. Somebody's in here. Why do I have ibuprofen in my pocket? Hello, number one. I'm trying to dig ibuprofen out of my pocket, and it's just not working. Hey! Hi, Smokey. I love seeing that wrench by your name. That's so cool. I'm trying to dig ibuprofen out of my pocket. That's just not happening. Hi, brother. How are you? Ouch. Oh, there we go. I live on ibuprofen, sorry. I'm very sad, actually. I'm very sad about our faith and traditions being distorted and exploited for the New Age, the New Agers. All right, Gustavo. So I'm really, I'm sad. I'm really sad. I cried a lot last night. I did. Okay, my brother Gustavo. What, update? I'm like, update. Oh, it's here. I don't know. I'm okay. I've just been really sad because our faith's being exploited by all these New Age idiots. Because of because what happens when witchcraft? What happens if it's completely like gone? Like our faiths, like paganism and witchcraft and Norse witchcraft. I mean, Freya, she's a person on here, and she did a video on plastic witchcraft and basically the New Age movement. So what happens if our faith and our religions get wiped out and get taken over by these New Agers? It's sad. But okay, Gustavo, what's on your mind? I'm over the rage. Yeah, seeing red is gone. Now I'm just like, really, really. Sorry. Anyways, soapbox. Total soapbox. Okay, what's on your mind, my brother? Azazel is working on my work. I love it. He does. He is so good. He's really good. Oh, you would? Okay. Nothing really, just saw you doing a video today. Yeah, I am always doing a video. Okay. Good shuffle. I love those. All right, one more good shuffle. Okay, my brother, tell me when to stop. Gotcha. Okay, the Seven of Swords. So it looks like you're, wow. What are they doing? Are they like loading you up with work? It's like you're overwhelmed with work. That's literally what I'm feeling. It's like the mind, you're like looking at everything and it's like I'm looking through your vision and it's like, holy shit, what are you guys putting on me? What kind of workload do you guys have doing? It's like, holy crap. Are you making more money? You should be. You definitely should be. Because however Azazel, whatever Azazel did, it pushed away somebody else. So you took over for somebody else that he pushed away so you get these extra hours. Not yet, but you will be. I mean, that's coming, definitely coming. The Ten of Wands, so that does represent the workload again. Another giant workload. So it does take a lot of your energy. It takes a lot of your time. I mean, it's very time consuming. What do you do? I don't know what you do. It's very time consuming. And I don't know if it's either mentally, really mentally exhausting or if it's physically exhausting. But there's a lot of energy there that exhausts you. So it's like you come home and you're like, I am dead to the world. Dried up and dead. So, but yeah, the 10, it represents I stock frozen groceries at the grocery store. That can be, I mean, that can be extremely, I mean, that's going to exhaust you too. Anything can exhaust you. So it's like, boom. All right, so the Queen of Swords. All right, so upper management. I see upper management actually, you know, gesturing to you that you need to come and talk to them. And they're going to give you some kind of a raise, do something because of what you're doing, because of this giant workload that they've just kind of just blasted you with. So it's really good. It's really good. Azazel's there, always, you know that. But I mean, you're going to get something out of this. It's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be a bonus. I don't know if you're going to get, you know, even more work slammed on you. But that's coming. Hi, Lupe. Hi, my love. That's definitely coming. So the Five of Pentacles, I don't know if you were worried about, you know, being lost, you know, not having enough money for something or, you know, not being able to pay your bills. That's, you know, that's out of the question because you're going to have more than enough money to pay your bills and everything. You're just waiting. Okay. So, I mean, it looks really, 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 really amazing what's going on at your work. And I mean, Jesus, the workload is insane. I mean, how do you physically, mentally? It's crazy. This is crazy. I would be totally just like livid with the workload, the amount of workload that they exert on me. But I do feel like that the upper management, I am. Yeah. So I do feel like that upper management, though, is going to be coming to you and they're going to be like, all right, Gustavo, here's what we're going to do. We're going to bump you up. We're going to give you a raise. That's the kind of thing that I feel is actually going to help. Yeah, Azazel does help a lot. He gives strength. He gives that energy. So don't worry about work because it's going good. It's going good. So expect upper management to get a hold of you, literally, because I feel like they're going to be like, all right, Gustavo, come sit down, have a cup of coffee or something like that. Something crazy. But I think it's going to be really good. A really good meeting. So expect something very, very amazing to come. Especially with work. I like. And I would love to stock frozen groceries right now. I would love it. I would hide my head, bury myself in all the frozen peas and corn and cauliflower and broccoli florets. Like the commercial. She's on the phone. She's wanting her doctor for headache medicine. And she slams her head back into the freezer of peas. It's amazing. How do we feel about that, my brother? How do we feel about that? Well, I can understand the cold now. Literal. These are literal cards right now. Everything is literal. Wow. So how do we feel? I feel like a psychiatrist. How do we feel? Is there anything that you want to talk about? Yep, not worry. But one of the managers didn't even want look at me, Azazel, that's why. Yeah, when they piss you off, if they fuck with you, Azazel's going to come in and he's going to fuck with them even more. So, I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You have a very strong protector, a patron. And I love it. Is Amora still with you? Because she's not with me. I'm burning up. So how do we feel about this? I am Italian. I talk with my hands. My God, that's terrible. I'm a little bit Italian, not much. So how do we feel about that, my brother? Hopefully good. Because a lot's coming. A lot. Oh, I hate that one. It feels like everything kind of shifts. Does anybody else get that when things just feel like you literally shift? The boss told me, go home on time. She's waiting. I like that. All right, well, you go home on time. Okay, what was your next one? What was your next one? What you have problem with today? I'm joking. You have problem, I read your card. Don't know where the fuck that came from, you guys. Relationships suck. Except for friendships. Okay, you want an update on her? Gustavo. You have problem, I read your card. Un momento. Okay, stop it, Ryan. Me, Ryan. Woohoo! Yep. Why are my hands doing this? Alright, one more good shuffle. Jeez. I can't even shuffle cards. Okay. Gustavo, tell me when to stop. Whoa. Oops. My hands are hurting. No, they're not. Tell me when to stop, Gustavo. Thank you. Okay. Well, so the Two of Wands. So this is kind of getting, it's like she's getting herself more, like her perspective and what she's wanting out of life and what she's wanting out of relationships. She's actually seeing that. So she's actually making proactive steps to build a better foundation for herself and for her kids so that she actually has that stable foundation for herself. Instead of just, number one has to be happy before, number two can be happy in a relationship. So it's her right now trying to make that foundation just very stable. So we do have some spiritual help. Obviously, we always do, which would be Azazel. We have the Hierophant. So that would be an unorthodox way, and not really unorthodox, but yeah, kind of unorthodox because it's not in the realm of world-recognized religion like Christianity and Catholicism. But no, that's an unorthodox card. So yeah, you're getting help from unorthodox ways, such as Azazel, such as, all the, the magic and everything. But yes, definitely, definitely, things are moving forward. The Nine of Cups. So we have an emotional fulfillment there. We have happiness, we have joy, we have what we wanted, we have what we're getting, and we've gotten what we want, and kaboom, we're happy with the other person. So, I mean, it's just kind of happening. So it's based off her emotion. Okay, you understand? Are you telling me to stop? Are you telling me to stop, Gustavo? Do you want me to draw another card for you? The Knight of Wands. So yeah, Azazel. There we go. Italian stallion. Yeah. So yes, his energy is definitely entering the atmosphere. Big time. And it's going to make everything... Oh, okay. But yes, no, Azazel's definitely there again with the Knight of Wands. And that is kind of a messenger. So it's kind of telling you, okay, Gustavo, just, be patient, still. Your patience is paying off and it's showing her. So your patience... Your patience and your waiting on her is giving her the momentum to actually build that foundation stable for herself. So once she does that, it will be more of incorporating you into her. So yeah, it's Azazel. He is literally behind everything with you and her. How do we feel about that? I don't want to overtalk, because I tend to do that. Especially with these cards. I do. You would hate me in a Ouija session. It's nothing but me talking. But no, Azazel's there and he's helping, definitely. So yeah, the foundation that she's building, he's helping her. You get it? Okay. Okay. Okay, we're good then? I love it when you're like, okay, stop. Yeah, I do think so. I honestly think so, yes. I think there is a very good potential for a very nice, amazing relationship. Amazing. I left my A out. How do we feel about that? It's okay, don't hate you. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, you might with a Ouija session. Or a channeling session. Trance channeling. Hi, Kristen. Hi, my sis. I love you. Very much. Alright. It's happening. It's happening. Alright. Aw, I love you. Go, stop now. I love it. Azazel. Weed. I love it. You're like, yes. Okay, stop. I love that. People have got to tell me when to stop reading for them. Okay, my Lupe. Alright, Lupe. Hey. All readings are done after Lupe. I have to go outside and weed. Weed. Is that a little black dog with a little tail? That looks like my dog. That looks like my dog. Except my dog is this color. He matches me. Update between me and him. Yes. Kristen, I will be getting there. I'll be up there by you sooner than later. Hi. All readings are done after my Lupe. I will. We're going to go see the Conjuring House. We're going to stay the night. Okay, my Lupe, tell me when to stop. go. The Nine of Cups. So it's actually the friendship, the emotional fulfillment and the emotional satisfactions there with the friendship. So the friendship is actually in place. And we are getting closer to more of a romantic relationship. So, oh my God, pizza sounds so good right now. So is it more, is there more communication? A lot more communication now? I can't remember what you told me. Way too much. So, but I mean, this would represent, communication, actually talking, bringing out feelings, kind of, venting, getting, to actually talk to each other and, kind of just have that, friendship, familial or friendship connection. So that's really strongly in place right now. Weed. But I mean, that is really good in the communication. More communication, but he is avoiding being alone with me. Okay, so yeah, that's because he's afraid that he is going to get those feelings for you because he wants to sleep with you. Because when he told you that he loved you and took it back, no. He does. He loves you. We won't play together unless other people are with us. Yeah, he's afraid. So his feelings and his being afraid he's pushing himself down. He needs to stop that. Eight of Swords. So yeah, he's just literally limiting himself with you to friendship for right now. So I do feel like it's going to go further. I feel like he will take off the bindings, the fetters that, attach it to us, that we attach to ourselves, and kaboom, he is going to take those off, and he is eventually going to take that leap of faith. He has got to take that leap of faith and go into the fucking waters. Sorry, but he does. He really has to go into those waters and test them, or he's never going to know what he's going to have, or, he might lose you if he doesn't. But I do feel like he will. I feel like those fetters will be completely gone. And that's another way of the working with the new moon. Since it was just the full moon, now it's the new moon. Now I can work on unbinding those fetters from him so he can get closer to you on a romantic level and being alone. Knight of Swords, rapid energy. So yeah, that's pretty much what we're working with, that kind of energy. Pushing him to the limits of being, opening up, communicating, which we've done with the friendship and getting her to go away, finally. But I do feel like it's going in the right direction. It is literally going in the right direction. I do like this, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you might intimidate him just a little bit because of his attraction to you. It is an animalistic attraction. So it's very primal, it's very raw, it's very real, and it might scare him just a little bit. We have the Lions up here. I don't see him going back to her whatsoever. I do not feel that at all here. No. I just kind of feel like he's intimidated by you because of how you are powerful. You're a very powerful woman. You are so kind, you're loving, and some of that will intimidate men. It does. It intimidates men like crazy, and then they just push their emotions down like idiots. I'm not saying he's an idiot, but just general men. The Page of Swords. Messenger. Sooner than later. I can't tell you when. I don't know the time frame. I wish these had time frames like little clocks on them to tell me. Like the calendar and the clock too. But that is literally telling me that his mind, the way he's thinking, is slowly starting to turn. So it's turning more towards the romance, past the friendship phase. So when I do more magic, when we get this more magic going on him, I will definitely put that in there to get those fetters away so he actually opens up and communicates more with you. So you guys can actually, be alone together. Because it will happen. It's not. I don't feel like he's going to go back to his ex either. No, I feel like that's completely over. But, I mean, the Page of Swords is very good as well. He is actually going to, just change the thinking. Hurts, he won't be with me unless other people are there. That's because he's... I know, I totally agree. I totally understand that. It's the intimidation part. It's the what if I fall in love again? I know I'm going to fall in love. So I'm going to, put up a fucking barrier, a barbed wire fence from the Eight of Swords. So he's literally blocking it. But it is actually coming out. So it will come out. Excuse me. It will come out and he will not. No. It won't last forever. I promise you that. So I've got to unblock him from those, those emotions. So that is what I will do for you next. Definitely unblock. So we got to work on the friendship. We got to work on that. I love the communication, though. That's good. This is very, very good. Obviously, he feels remorse for what he did because he apologized, if I remember correctly. So I do like this. I do like what's going on. But you intimidate him because he's afraid that he's just going to fall completely in love with you. Even more so than he is. Okay, I want to start probably Wednesday. I want to start doing the unblocking work. And then once we get, once you two are alone together, then I want to start in with the love work. But I do feel like once we get him kind of unbound, then it will kind of open him up more. Apologize. Said he didn't want to lose me, but he's acting like this. Intimidation. He's intimidated. He's just afraid that he's going to fall even harder and faster than he already did. Don't let him fool you. Read between his lines. He's a man. He's very easy to see through. So. But I do want to start the unblocking work like Wednesday. And then the full moon, I think we'll do probably some very gentle love magic, like friendship, so we can get that going. And then you guys can be alone together. How does that sound? And I have the candles already. I have everything already. For the unbinding and the unblocking work and for the love, the friendship. But then I have the stuff for the passion and the lust, so we'll get that going too. Don't worry. I will work on this guy until the day I die. I thought I'd die trying to get her out of the way. The full moon was this weekend, I think. I don't know. I don't pay attention anymore. So how do we feel about that one? I feel a little more relief with this because I know what's coming. What is, but the formations of possibilities of what is to come. Whoa, sorry. Shit. I just about took you guys down with me. Good, okay. So yes, I'll message you and we will definitely talk about the unblocking work and definitely with the other work. The love work. I want to do it gentle. I want it to be very gentle. I don't want it to be like a giant push. I don't want to be too intrusive with him yet because he is still, kind of fragile. Men are a lot more fragile than women. I'll tell you that right now. So we got to go gentle with him. Be gentle on him, Lupe. Be gentle. Ooh, is that ice cream? That sounds really good right now. Yeah, men are a lot more fragile than women, I think. That's my own opinion. That's what I've observed. Okay. Oh. I was like, where'd the other thing come from? All right. Yeah, men have a hard, sour candy. Really hard and sour on the outside. And then the inside's gooey and ooey. Except for the men that actually embrace their emotions, which are very few and far. But anyways, I will work on him until the day I die. Swear to the gods. The gods strike me down with lightning bolts if I don't. Okay, my love. What is your next inquiry? Gustavo. I'm burning up. It's hot. What can we do? Ooh. All right. Ooh, I love these questions. I love your questions. Whoa. Oh God, I wish. I do. Okay, one more good shuffle. Okay, Lupe, tell me when to stop. Gotcha. Okay. Wow, I keep getting that, like, it's like things are shifting. I feel shifty. Wow. Well, that's very self-explanatory, the Eight of Swords. So basically we have to just get that crap out of his mind. We have to, I think with the magic that we're going to be doing that I was just telling you about with the other reading, I think that undoing those fetters, the bindings, right? I mean, holy shit. So I think once we get him out of this, out of the feeling, okay, well, I don't want to fall in love. I don't want to fall that deep in love because I'm a guy. And I don't want my emotions to show. That's bullshit. Diminish what he says. I think once we do start that magic, that is what's going to actually trigger that in his brain. But I think it's going to come from a natural and organic place, more so than magical and forced. So it's all about him being bound to himself, bound to his own fears, bound to what had happened in the past. He's not yet willing to take that step, that leap. So he's got to take that step. From that work, what do we have here? Yeah. That will be happening. I knew it. Damn it, it will. Sorry, but it is. It's going to happen. So with the Eight of Swords, once we get those fetters, kind of just like, we got to cut those motherfuckers off with a machete. That's going to release that. That's going to release all of that tension and that crap in him. So his ego, whatever it is, this macho alpha male bull crap, will lead to this. So what we just talked about in the previous reading bled into this reading, literally. So you guys will actually be together. So we do have a higher force, something that is bringing you guys together, which it will be, I can't remember who I'm working with. I work with so many. The Witch Father and the Witch Mother, basically. Two of Pentacles. All right, so that's the juggling of, the balancing, kind of trying to balance it out to get the fetters. That's another possibility too. He's afraid of what could happen if it's going to end up like that relationship. And I know he knows in his heart that you're not like that. You're not like that. You are an amazing woman, nothing like her. So he knows that. He does. But the juggling of trying to get, the emotions under control, trying to get himself under control, and then getting him the fetters, kind of everything that's binding him and limiting him, get those away. That's what, we got to balance and try to, really delicately do. So I was really talking about, using the pink candles. I don't know if I told you that. I was thinking it. But I wanted to do it more gentle and not such a push. So that's where that comes in. So we don't, disturb the balance. But I do think from that, it's going to happen naturally and organically. So, I mean, it's not going to be too much magic. Just enough to get him to get those chains off of him. Unbind himself, get rid of the fears. Get rid of that negative thinking. The Eight of Cups. Basically, he's looking. He's scared. Yeah, so he's basically looking for himself. He's like, who am I? What is my purpose? I don't have a girlfriend. I don't, what is going on? I have to find myself. That emotional satisfaction, that heart, that, hole in his heart. That, from the trauma. I mean, there's trauma there, obviously, with her. She's a crazy bitch. We finally got her to leave, though. Finally. So I do feel like, yeah, this is going to take him into, exploring into his emotions and then sharing them with you. So this is where I think it's gonna be a period where he's kind of off for about a week. I do too. Honestly, I do. So I really want to start with healing. So exactly, cut the chains. We've got to cut those chains for him. We've got to try. we've got to try. So especially with these cards. So I mean, it's gonna happen. It is definitely gonna happen. But I mean, I wanna kind of help heal. But I want to break those chains and heal. So that's kind of what I want to do now. So now I know I need to incorporate more healing into the work that we're going to be doing on Wednesday. So he can actually start to open up to you, and he doesn't have that fear, that innate fear, because obviously it's ingrained in his mind that he is going to end up with somebody like her or end up in a really terrible relationship again. And he fears it. So we just got to get through this and help him. So any kind of energy that you can send him for healing, yeah, exactly. I think it's the fear. People can have anxiety about being alone with another woman because you're intimidating, because you're powerful. So, I mean, I just want to focus on, hi, how are you? But I want to focus on getting those fetters kind of unbound from him, and then kind of healing him up. That will lead into the Lover's card. That will bring you two closer together, a lot closer together. The gentleness of the, keep the balance, keep everything in balance with it. Definite balance. So I got to make sure that I'm very precise in what I do, what I say, how much energy I put into it. It can't be too much, because it will trigger his, literally magic triggers your, what is that called? The central nervous system. It strikes it, and it can cause anxiety and all kinds of crazy stuff. And then that will lead him into actually exploring his own emotions. And I think that will be with you. Sorry. How do we feel so far? I do think he is going to come around. I really honestly think he's going to come around, my Lupe. I love this. I love how it's going to happen organically. And just, it's a beautiful thing that is going to happen too. The most beautiful masterpieces and artwork take time. So much time. I'm going to send you a picture of these cards. I do feel like that these are very important. Okay, I will send you that picture. He doesn't go with someone else. No, I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that at all. Things don't feel as anxious as they did before. Hope it keeps going forward. Just remember. Just remember, anxiety is your... Oh, I took a picture. So how do we feel, my Lupe? How do we feel about this one? That's no coincidence right there with the Eight of Swords. That's no coincidence of getting that off the fetters, the chains that bind us down to, these negative traits and thoughts and actions. Good. It's just still, it's kind of like wow. It's one of those wow moments where the same card comes up. How can we, help him to, want to be in a relationship with you? Boom. I love it. I love this. But okay, I have the picture of these, so I can put these up. Oh, I love it. That makes me so happy. Do you guys get just as excited over your readings as I do? Or am I the only one that gets this excited over readings? I'm not the best. I love you, but I'm so not the best. There are so many other good tarot readers out there. But wow. Just the synchronicities with, what's going on and the magic and, the previous reading. It's a wow moment for me. I really like that. I don't know. I'm not all there. No, I am. I'm all here. Maybe. So yes. I do. I think everything will be working out, and it'll be amazing. Wheel of Fortune seems to stick in my head the most. Yeah. So that's an archetype. The Wheel of Fortune is an archetype. What can you associate with the Wheel of Fortune? What do you associate when you think of the Wheel of Fortune? What comes up? I think of the TV show first. I think of the TV show. I think of things that you like, the turning of the wheel. Good luck, health, happiness, long-term relationships. The list goes on. Energy going around, for the good energy. It's just continuously going around and around and around. So there's always, you know, use that. Like if you ever think of a card and you're like, okay, well, what do I associate that with? Seasonal depression? Yeah, yeah. Because in the Wheel of Fortune, all the seasons are indicated. They're all indicated in the Wheel of Fortune. So everything is indicated in the Wheel of Fortune. Almost every other card. Oh, I didn't think that was still lit. So yes, it's quite exciting. Yeah, I was just, yoga definitely helps. Oh, Lupe, you don't have to thank me. I love you to death. I love doing this. This is what I love. I love to do this. It's just weed. I love to do this, and it makes me feel, you know, it just makes me feel worthwhile. It doesn't make me feel so worthless. I don't feel like, I don't feel worthless when I'm, you know, doing work for you guys or doing readings for you guys. It really helps me. It does. It's like a psychiatrist in a box, in a bag. So the tarot is pretty amazing. All right, guys. Lupe, I will text you that picture here in just a minute. I gotta go outside and start weeding. Pray I don't have like a heat stroke or anything. And then, yes, we will talk big time about what we need to do, about the healing process, and about, you know, more of getting rid of the fetters and the, you know, the negative crap that he's, you know, thinking, you know, I'm alpha male. Yeah, you know you're not. Gustavo, you're like shooing me away. I love you. But okay, guys. I love you all. Stay healthy, please, and safe. Yes. I will see you guys tomorrow. So, I love you guys. Lupe, picture's coming. If I can figure out how to get out of here. Oh, there's my axe. Alright.